Hey friends, this is Marilyn from over at Tarot Clarity. Today I thought I'd give a little tarot tip to some of you who are thinking about beginning a relationship with tarot cards. It can be overwhelming understanding when and how to interpret a particular card in a certain way, because every one of these 78 cards has multiple meanings. It has to be interpreted in the context of the question. Anybody who's been following me for any amount of time knows that if I had merchandise, it would say, interpret the cards in the context of the question. It's just the way I roll. There are some people who will come to a tarot reading and want to play Stump the Psychic. And I say this regularly, and you can too. I interpret tarot cards. I'm not a mind reader. If you want an answer to your question using tarot, you need to ask me the question. Simple as that. And it works. So let's just pull one random card to see how a meaning might differ depending on the question. Ultimately, you want to give your client the most meaningful answer to their question, right? You don't want to say it could mean 45,000 different things. You want to narrow it down. It could mean this or this, probably this, okay? Alrighty. Okay, temperance. Temperance could suggest toning it down in a general sense. It can mean detoxification, okay? Now, in the context of a question, let's say there's a work situation and there's a feud or there's something going on. Now, I wouldn't read this card by itself because I would be reading it in a spread, right? So it would be, well, there's something that's got to be diffused. The situation has got to be diffused. We could take clues beyond that by who is the angel looking at, right? Remember, temperance is a virtue. What is she looking at? What needs to be detoxified? Might be the card over here that could give clues to that. What if it's political, right? What if you want to understand the integrity of a bill or something like that? Then, in the context of the question, you might say, well, they're watering it down, you know? We're getting a diluted perspective on this. There's lots of different questions, and there's lots of different meanings. Generally speaking, you just adapt the card's meaning to fit the situation so it makes sense in the context of the question. Until next time, friends, peace, stay well, be brave, and please be kind.